Hey everyone, finally got to stop at a red light. I'm headed to my buddy Frank's house. He does an event every couple months or so that he calls GarageCon, when he gets tons of books in and has a sale, has some usually killer deals. So we'll head over there, check that out, and join me in just a few minutes for you, but not for me, obviously. And we'll check out some digging for a few minutes and then the haul. See you then. going to get into the haul I got from digging at my buddy's garage. He calls it Garage Con. So it's basically he has a giant comic book sale in his garage. And he had tons of stuff, and I got a few surprises here. They're a little bit better than the normal stuff and fun stuff that another friend gave me on the same day. But let's get into it. And right before we do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz. You just checked out all the digging. Now let's see all the goodies I found. DC did this 00 issues on a bunch of different runs, and my daughter is working on completing all the Doom Patrol runs because that's her favorite team, one of her favorite comics. So this one was pretty great too. My favorite part about all these is they all, you know, whether they're $2.50 or $2.99, they all have the 250-cent mark on there. So you got that one. And then I think this is a second printing, pretty sure it's a second printing, yeah, of this Doom Patrol run. Not the most recent one, but the one that Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance did. Because on the cover of that one, it was just this giant euro. Looks like a euro. I don't want to say it's a burrito. It looks like a euro. But yeah, so this one with all the characters, obviously. She didn't have that second printing yet. She has the first one. Weight of the Worlds, excuse me, number 2. And then a variant cover for number 2. And then I don't know which one is the variant on this one, but they're both number 3. So reading My Greatest Adventure, where Doom Patrol came from, which is pretty cool. And then this is a pretty rad painted looking cover of all the characters there. Car. And then from the 09 run, we'll buzz through these pretty quickly. So we got number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11, number 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I think that's my favorite cover in the whole run. And 22. And I think that's the whole run. There might be a issue 23. And obviously I didn't show number 1, but I think that she already has that. Number 1. So that's a pretty hefty thing, hefty chunk right there. And I got this 3/4 full long box and these little beauties here. And I'll tell you everything I paid at the end, so you get a sense of how cheap each book is. Then I got a pretty good, or a decent sized chunk of, I'm trying to complete the Swamp Thing run. So I got, what did I get? 22, 35, I love that cover. 36, 37, it's a pretty insane one as well. Ooh. Oh wait, that was 39, sorry. 36 and then 39. 40, I think this is a doubles because I have this issue and I've read it a bunch of times. Somehow came up with 2 copies of 41. Full direct. 42. Another copy, I never pass this one up because it's pink and I love pink stuff, of 43. It's a great, this is one of the best stories in all of comics. If you haven't read it, go read it. It's really good. Awesome American Flag cover, 44. 45. 46. Little Justice League Dark members showing up in this one. Phantom Strangers in there. 47. I think this is like the first Parliament of Trees. That's semi-key. 48. 62. A little bit of a jump. So that's those ones. And then let's get into some other nonsense that I got. It's probably easier if I just pull out a stack of them here. All right, we got Iron Man 161. I have one or two of these, but they're beat, and this one's pretty nice. So I've been looking for a nice copy of this. The only reason I got that is because my boy's on the cover. All right. New Teen Titans 21, First Brother Blood. It's always a good one to pick up. New Teen Titans 16, and this is the preview of Captain Carrot. So, James from Mint Hunters, that's like his favorite book in the world. So, how could I pass that up? Iron Man 9, Re-Emergence. It says Revenge of the Mandarin, but I think this is like where he first comes back and becomes like a villain again. I didn't have this variant cover of this IG-88, the black and white one. I have the normal colored one, so I got that. IG-88 is my second favorite bounty hunter behind Boba Fett, so collect most of his covers too. This one is really cool. This is Conan the Barbarian Red Nails, and it's like an oversized issue of this story. It's like a 64 page, I think, and awesome Barry Windsor Smith cover here and on the back too. Guardians of the Galaxy #1. Micronauts #11. That's a key of some sort. Baron Cardo or something like that, or it's something, but it's in great condition. This one has one little spine tick, but every time I find this issue of Micronauts, because I collect the pink, it's usually just destroyed. So this one is in pretty good shape, except for that one little spine tick. Jonah Hex #34. And I also collect Christmas issues, so that's why I picked that one up, because he's holding up Santa. Alpha Flight 106. And this was a big book, like in the, when did this come out? 90 something? 91? 92. It's a big book. So this is the first openly gay character in comics. North Star came out as gay. And you see the first printing, but this is the second print because it's blue. The first printing's red, so I never come across the second printing, so I picked that one up. There's another little stack of nonsense. This one's great. This one's been on my radar for a while. I've been trying to get it. It is signed, and I don't know who signed it. Bill Mouse, I think so. I think that's who did the art on this. It kind of looks, I think he did a lot of these. This is Yawn, not Spawn, Yawn. And it's obviously a parody of Spawn. And he signed it right there. You can see it. And Splatman returns on the inside. So that one's great. I usually pick this one up if it's cheap, if it's $1 or less, which this one was. Amazing Spider-Man #17. That's the, not the Vultures, excuse me. Electro's granddaughter. I think that's who that is. Not daughter, granddaughter. I was missing this book 6 of this Spider-Man Blue run, so I got 6. Ultimate Avengers #3. I've probably shown this a bunch of times. I think I have like 10 of these at this point. I always pick that one up. That's it's a good one to look out for, looking towards the future of characters that might show up. Ryan #1. I picked another one of these up lately, pretty recently as well this year. Early Valiant is always good to grab. Those are the ones that everyone wants. I was surprised this one was in there, and I was really stoked to get it because I have been looking for it for a while. It's an Infinity cover. Action Comics #500. It has Supergirl on the cover. My wife collects Superman and Supergirl, so I've been looking for this one for a while. It's a newsstand. Last issue of Nova, #25. Marvel 2-in-1, #64. And this is the first appearance of like Sidewinder, I think, from the Serpent Society. So that's a good one to keep your eye out for, especially for the new Captain America movie that's supposed to be coming out soon, because that's the first appearance, and that's who Giancarlo Esposito is supposed to be playing in the movie. I might have had #11, but I definitely didn't have the last one. US1, the Marvel Trucker Saga, maybe the worst / best comic hero ever created. But these covers are pretty insane. On the whole run, there's some really good covers. Bill Sienkiewicz did Sienkiewicz. He did one of the covers on this run, and I think Charles Vess did these two, but that's the second to last issue, and number 12 I did not have. It's the last issue of the run. And if you look up the census on some of these books, like even number 1 for US 1, they're really low census numbers for the the books that are on there for all of the numbers. It's very surprising. OMAC number 2, OMAC number 3, OMAC number 4, and not OMAC number 5. I already have number 1, and I think number 5 or 6 was the last in the original run of this, so still need to find number 5. Suicide Squad, or Secret Origins, starring Suicide Squad, number 14. I think this is Rick Flag Sr.'s first appearance, so that's a good one to keep your eye out for Suicide Squad stuff and Creature Commandos, because I think he's like part of that. Spectacular Spider-Man, number 244. This is like Kraven's daughter shows up in this, like the first appearance of her. And this amazing Gleason cover, I loved. I don't think I have this issue. I definitely don't, because I would have remembered, but I just love the color. I love the colors on it. Amazing Spider-Man was at 51. Yeah, 51. So that's a gorgeous cover. So let's put these back. Got one little handful left to get through, and then these other little guys back here, but that's nothing crazy. Always wanted to read this. Black Panther, Panther's Prey, number 1. Number 2. I think, I know Dwayne Turner did the art on the interiors, but I think he did the covers too. If I'm wrong, let me know down in the comments. I'm not completely sure. Number 3. And number 4, my favorite of the covers. That's a pretty rad cover. I'm also working on this Spectre run, and I didn't have number 2, so I was very surprised that I didn't have it, so got that. Number 6. Number 12. Number 18. This one's crazy because he's like kind of demonic looking, punching through a planet. I don't know if that's Earth. It looks like Earth. I can't tell from the it's probably Earth. What else would he be punching through, right? 20. This one is amazing too. I don't know if Ostrander did this cover, but it almost looks like a Sankiewicz cover. Shout out to West Coast Avengers. This one's great as well. 21, I think I might already have that. I know for sure I already have this one. 22, first Alex Ross cover on DC. 30, it's half devil looking there. 35, cool Mandrake cover in the mouth. And then the annual one I did not have. So let's throw those back in there. And then these ones here, I'll save that one for last because I've been looking for it for a long time. Got to give a shout out to my buddy Outpost 31 Comics on Instagram. I'll put his name down right here. You guys should go follow him. He has like an encyclopedic, can't say that word, knowledge of horror and horror related comics and movies and stuff like that. He really knows his stuff when it comes to that. And I mentioned in previous videos all the different types of covers I collect. So I collect pink covers, I collect shark covers, I collect Christmas covers, and Halloween covers if they're cool. But I also mentioned that I was missing number 2 in this series, and I had been looking for it for a while. Pinhead versus Martial Law, Law and Hell, number 2. And I was just stoked to get this because I love Martial Law as a character. He's one of my favorite comic book characters in all of comics. He's just so awesome. You should read him. It's pretty funny and it's pretty intense. But he hooked me up with this one, so just want to say thanks, man. And these other 2 as well, shark covers. And I had another buddy comment that Flash Gordon must have the strongest thighs in anywhere, because to just be able to, you know, saddle up on that shark and just hold on for dear life with nothing but his legs is pretty amazing. But That one's great as well. Cool painted old Whitman Flash Gordon cover. And then this one, this is Dollman number 4. And this completes the original run. They did a run later on, Dollman versus Demonic Toys, which is like the second Dollman movie. But this kind of follows the original movie that Dollman that came out in like the early 90 or 91 or something like that. So big shout out to him. Go follow him. Go check him out. And then my buddy Frank, I'll put his info right here as well. I let him know I've been looking for this book for a long time, and I'm happy just to get it in mid-grade. Eventually I'll bump up and find one in higher grade. And this is probably like a 4.0 copy of this, but it's my favorite Spider-Man villain, and it's my favorite Spider-Man cover in the entire run. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 66. So you can see it's got some wear and stuff on it, and it's got a stamp, which I don't mind at all because I love those, but I'm just stoked to finally get this one. It's complete, it's in good shape. It's just got this, damage. It probably can be cleaned up a bit. There's some dirt and schmutz on it and stuff, but that's not that bad. And he hooked me up with a really good price on that one. But to talk price, I got this whole box for, I think there's 70 comics in here. I got it for $50, and can't really beat that. So if you're in the Southern California area and you want to go do some good dollar sales, hit me up. I can let you know when they're going to be going on at his house. He does them a couple times a year, and there's always good stuff to be had. So that being said, that's the whole haul. Hope you guys dug that. Always trying different formats, whether it's, top down and you see all the books, or you see me holding up the books, or now I'm in my garage and you can see all the nonsense that's behind me here. Just seeing what works better and what's more enjoyable to watch. And so if this is dumb and you'd rather just see the books and not see this ugly mug, then let me know. That might be a better option. But either way, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate all the watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Keep digging.